Hey, margaritas.
Hi.
Hi. Should I come up with a less cringy hey
No,
to start off the podcast?
no,
The faces my kids make
no,
when they hit record and I start, it's just, I love it, but I don't
no,
know.
it's our signature. But I
It's
feel
making
like,
me think I need to change it up.
no, but I feel like eventually, once we become a little more tech savvy,
Mm,
we need to figure out how to do like an intro.
yeah, yeah.
Like everyone has these little musical intros or whatever, and then they just kind of come into it. But
Mhm.
and
I
you can
guess
still
so.
do Hey Mama Ritas, but I feel like
Hey.
there needs to be like some music and like a little jingle before.
Okay, I'll work on it. I'll figure it out. We'll do it. We'll make it even more cringy for my kids
Okay.
when they walk through.
You get one of your kids to help you figure it out. Neither one
Y-
of us are tech savvy at all.
you
Let's
don't
be
think I can
honest.
figure it out? I feel like,
No,
you
it's
know,
not that I doubt your ability to.
it's just going to take me twice as long to figure it out than it would for them to just
Yeah,
show me, of course.
yeah.
But
They could just be like, "This is what you do," and then it'll be done. That's all I'm saying.
okay, well, I'll get with the kids and figure it out,
Get with the kids and see
or
what
just try
what you
to
can
do
do.
it myself because I'm stubborn like that. Because
I feel like if you YouTube it, you Google it, you could probably figure it out.
I've never had a lot of patience for watching YouTube videos to like learn how to do
Oh, I
something.
do.
I know that's what a lot of people do, but I've just never had the patience for it.
I do. I have patience to watch it and figure it out, but I'm just not
Mhm.
that great at anything.
Mhm.
So I watch it. I can watch it 100 times. I just typically can't do it.
The older I get, just the less patience I have for a lot of things, and that's one of them.
The older I get,
I just don't
the
want to
less
figure it out anymore.
I realize that I can retain and remember. So even if I watch
Hmm.
it, I probably have to go watch it again because my brain is foggy.
Yeah, my brain is foggy all the time, especially this week. So I feel like you've prepared a little bit for the podcast tonight. I have not because I've been in meeting
Kind of.
hell at work this
Yeah.
week. I have been working crazy hours, having meeting after meeting, and it's made my head hurt and I'm tired and I just feel like it's shutting down up
Speaking
there.
of
I
that,
can't.
so I saw this debate
Mhm.
on TikTok, and I need to know what you think. Now I
Okay.
get it. You go in early and stay late because you've got stuff to do.
Yeah.
Okay, but one person, it was on some like news show or something, and one lady, her standpoint was to be viewed as a valuable employee, you should stay over. And you should come in early and you should stay over. So if you are supposed to be there at 8, you get there at 7:30, and if you are supposed to leave at 5, you stay till 5:30, 6 o'clock, whatever. And that's how you become viewed as a very valuable employee. Like no one wants to. Her point was like no one values anyone who leaves right at 5 o'clock or before.
Hmm.
Then there was another
Interesting.
person that said, "No, I feel like if it's my time to go at five
Mhm.
o'clock, I'm clocking out at 5 o'clock
Yeah.
and I'm leaving.
Yeah.
They're not paying me to stay over.
Exactly.
So and then there was another person who's like, I clock out as soon as possible and I'm out.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on that? Because you know my thoughts.
Well, I know your thoughts, and I'm torn. I see both sides of it. I do. I get I get paid for 40 hours a week. If
Mhm.
I work over that, I'm not getting paid overtime. I'm
Right.
salaried. I'm not getting any more money, but I I get paid well to do what I do, and I have a
Mhm.
job. sometimes it just, that job requires just a little more time. It just does.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have people that can't meet until like 5:30 or something. It's after hours, but I've
Right.
got to do it in order to keep my job.
But I feel like if that's what you signed up for,
That's what I signed up for.
like if you
So,
signed up for, and that's why I think it's a case by case
yeah.
basis. Because if you signed up for the possibility of having to work over,
Mhm.
you signed up for the possibility of, you know, there's no telling when these after hour
Mhm.
meetings and all that stuff. You signed up for that. So you
Yeah.
knew that came with the job.
Yeah.
Now, with my job, I did not sign up for after hours anything.
Mhm.
I have always been the type of person who would come in early,
Yeah.
would stay late, would work over. Not, I'm salary too,
Mhm.
not because anyone asked me to, but because I'm a good employee and I have stuff that needs to be done and I'm
Mhm.
going to work hard and I'm going to get it done. But then I realized that, and this is not true with every employer, but they will replace you in a
Oh,
heartbeat because you're no more valuable. At least in
no.
my situation.
I don't think the hours you put in determines how valuable you are.
No,
I don't
because
think so.
I've realized that you can be a star employee,
Oh, yeah.
but when I realized that I'm doing everybody's job, working hard, and I hold the same value as the person who is twiddling their thumbs and watching TV all day,
Yeah.
then I'm like, oh, what am I stressing myself over?
Exactly.
So then my motto now is if I can't get it done between 8 and 5, it doesn't get done until the next day.
Yeah.
It just is what it is.
Yeah.
But that was my thought was it doesn't matter. Like if you
Yeah.
signed up for that kind of position, that's fine. But I don't think staying late, coming in early
Mhm.
makes a difference.
No, I don't. I mean, you can argue and discuss, debate, whatever, all different types of situations in in that case, but it still doesn't. Time just doesn't determine your whether or not you're valuable. It just
Yeah.
doesn't determine that.
Yeah. I was talking
Your
to
things like your work ethic
right.
and your quality of work,
Yeah.
all of that
Yes.
determines
Well,
your valuability.
and I was talking to a friend of mine. This was the last time it snowed because she was, freaking out because she didn't think she was going to make it to work because it would, there was snow on the ground. It was actually icy.
Mhm.
And she was like, oh, we have to be here anyway. Count me out.
Mm-mm.
Count me all the way out. And
Mm-mm.
again, I used to be the person because, I worked in the healthcare field for a long time.
Yeah.
Before healthcare, I worked at
Mhm.
at an insurance office.
Mhm.
And it's like, this is the most important time. You got to be here. Da,
Yep.
da, da. Not me. Because then I realized they don't care about me. Like,
Yeah.
if I die on my way in the ice, I'm sliding around and fighting, to get there, and they don't care about me. And then if
No.
I die, they're just going to replace me and they're going to move
Oh
on.
yeah, you're
Half of
replaced the
them
next day.
probably wouldn't even send flowers for my funeral if we had to be honest.
Mhm.
But then I realized real quick, I'm not doing that anymore.
Yeah. No, because everybody is replaceable.
Yeah.
I don't care how good of a worker you are, how important you are to the company. Yes, you may be very important. You
Yeah.
may be a valued employee.
Right.
You can still be replaced.
Absolutely.
Nobody is irreplaceable.
Right.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So, well, my lovely job um gave me a laptop. So,
My lovely job
like,
won't give me a laptop.
so, if I just happen to get stuck at the house by snow, ice, whatever, yeah, I'm still working. But I'm not going to complain about it because at least I'll be able to work from home in my
No,
PJs and not have
see,
to stress about getting to the office.
but that's, I feel like everyone should be able to do that
Yeah.
because I, everything that I do, with the exception of like a couple of things, can be done anywhere.
Yes.
I can I can be up a tree and I
Mhm.
can still, as long as I can get Wi-Fi, I can still do what I do
Yep.
on a regular basis. But we can't work from home. So we don't get laptops.
I
But
I
it's
don't I don't understand that.
I don't
But
either because there's certain times where everyone else gets laptops and everyone else can work from home and send out an email and be like, I'm working from home
mhm.
and it's fine, but we can't. So I would much rather, I don't mind working. I like working. And honestly, if I get snowed in the house for a week, I'd
Yeah.
rather be snowed in at the house for a week working than having to catch up when I
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah, and I don't understand employers that are like, well, they don't like the work from home because they don't know if you're actually working or not. But I don't know. I guess it depends on the company or whatever, what software you use. There are ways to determine whether or not you're actually working from home
Right.
because my company does it. They know how much work I'm putting in every day, whether I'm in the office or I'm at home.
Yeah.
They can tell, they see it.
But also, I mean, I probably do more work at home than I do at the office.
Yeah.
Because I mean, no one monitors me at the office
Yeah.
either. So I mean,
Sometimes I can't. I know some people have said, they could never work from home. It's too hard. They get distracted. And I get that. I feel like sometimes it depends on the situation. Sometimes I get more distracted at work.
sign me up for any work from home job.
Yes,
When I tell
exactly.
you that is the happiest I've ever been in my life
Mm-hmm.
during COVID or when it snows and they're like, so when the job I had before, the one I have now, after, I was there during COVID
Mm-hmm.
and like we had to be there. And so like we kind of rotated where, since we couldn't see patients in person, we rotated working a couple days, each of us doing like office
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I absolutely loved it. So we had a laptop, we went home. So then like it snowed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
after clinic started back, it snowed and we had already had the work from home capability because of COVID. I tell you, I was so happy. I did not move. I mean, I clocked in. I was in my PJs. I had Netflix going. I was working,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but very comfortably.
Yes. I
Sign me up.
yes, I tend to get more work done from home sometimes. Right now it's a little iffy because I have a house full of people.
Hmm.
But when it's just me, maybe one kid,
Yeah.
I can zone in. I can turn on some music, Netflix, whatever. Have nothing on really. I don't know. I can just focus so much better. But you have people coming in and out of the office. That's a distraction.
Yeah.
And then I actually like the people I work with. So sometimes,
You get chatty
you
and,
get chatty and
yeah.
everything else. And then you're suddenly like, wow, I should have gotten this done by 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And here it is. I've been running my mouth.
And I like
So
the people I work with. And I mean, I do. We get chit chatty and, you know,
I was your favorite
I,
coworker. I'm just saying.
you were.
I just got to throw that in there.
You were.
I just got to throw that in there.
Just gonna
I'm
say,
her
I don't know
favorite.
how we got anything done ever.
But we did.
We did,
We
but
got our job done every
we
week.
were chatty.
Yeah, we were.
But I miss my walking friends. We would
Yes.
go for our walks.
Yes.
You know, it was just so nice.
I was in better shape when we were working together.
You were in really
We
good shape.
we held each other accountable. We kept did our walks
You
and everything.
were in
So
very good shape.
yeah.
Well,
What's my excuse right now though? Because even though we don't work together, we're literally just like across the street from each other.
because you're too busy to come walk with me.
I really am right now. It is a very busy season, I'm finding, for the company I'm
Oh,
working for. Very, very busy season. By spring, I'm hoping it levels out a little bit. Like I'll actually just be working 40 hours a week some weeks.
this is actually the busiest time for me
Yeah.
because it's audit time.
Yeah. Ugh, I know.
And it makes me want to just go
I know.
run away. I want to just leave, get my car, and just drive away.
I did finish paying taxes this week at work, so that was nice, and that was a lot. I remember doing that with you back in the day.
Yes. Well, I was Johnny on the spot this time, and I had all of my property taxes paid
Woohoo!
before Christmas and everything. It was a lot. It was a lot of taxes, man.
Well, we didn't get ours in before Christmas to pay, but different situation. But anyway,
Yeah,
they're paid. That's all I know. So one down, one thing off of my to-do list this week.
I know.
There's only like 100 more to go.
Well, I
So
have a 700-page audit
yeah, I don't.
that I have to
Mm-mm.
get done by March, which is, it sounds like a long time. It's not a long
It's
time.
not. It's not. Mm-mm.
But then same 700-page audit, which is it's good because I'll go ahead and have it ready, but same 700-page audit is due for another insurance company in the end of February, along with all of Oxford stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Let me ask you: were
yes.
you a good math student?
No.
Did you enjoy math? Do
No.
you enjoy numbers?
No. I was
Same. How did we get
horrible.
stuck in the jobs that we are in dealing with
I
numbers
have
all the time?
always found myself in money and numbers.
Yes. And I
Always.
hate it. I mean, sometimes I get in the zone and I'm like, okay, this isn't so bad. This is actually pretty cool. But I was a I was terrible at math.
Oh, I was
I hated
horrible.
math. That was my worst subject. Um and I keep finding myself that that's all I
No,
do.
I was actually awful in math. I don't
I'm
know.
like, what happened
I will
that I ended up here?
I will tell you, full stop. The reason I dropped out of college was because I could not pass college algebra, and I was like, I don't care. I'll never go back to
Oh
school.
wow, I did pass college algebra, but I did have to have a tutor that
No.
semester.
I should have had a tutor. I didn't
Props
have a
to
tutor,
him
but
for getting me
he
through.
was our instructor was very, very, very foreign,
Mhm.
and I understood not one word that came out of his mouth. And every time we did not understand what he was saying, he would just get mad and he would say, "Oh, dumb Americans." And I was like, "Okay, I quit." This is the moment
You
that I
quit.
was like, "You know what? I'm not doing this. I quit." I should have
Mm.
gotten a tutor, but I was like, I am a dumb American and I don't want to do this anymore.
And I think my mom thinks it's so funny because she worked in banking her whole life.
I worked
She
in
is a
banking.
numbers person, okay? And I can remember growing up when she would try to help me with my math and everything else. We would butt heads all the time. She'd get so mad at me and frustrated with me because I just couldn't get it.
Yeah.
She's like, "But this is so easy. Why don't you get it?" But I just don't feel like I have the brain for it. But here I am working the numbers, and I'll talk to her about it sometimes, and I'll ask her, and she's just like,
Yeah.
just laughing at me.
No,
I'm like, that's not funny.
my first real job was in banking.
Yeah, that was my
And
first job too.
I worked in banking for roughly about 5 years. And I'm like, hell,
I mean, of course, I mean, I can do basic math.
sure.
I don't like it, but I can do
No.
it.
No.
But
I hate math actually.
I hate numbers. You know what I actually wanted um to be when I was going into college and I was thinking about majors and everything else? I would have had to move somewhere not in Mississippi for
Yeah.
this job, but I wanted to be an editor. I just wanted to read books,
Yeah.
and that's what I wanted to do.
I wanted to be a stripper. And I don't know
Yes,
why.
I know this,
I don't
and
know
I
why.
still don't understand it.
I don't I don't either.
I wanted to be paid to write books and edit books.
I'll
That's what
tell
I
you.
wanted to do.
I'll tell you. It's because I had no guidance as a child. Okay? I completely blame the adults in the situation. I had no guidance as a child. So we had like free reign of, TV and movies and all this other stuff. Stripping just looks so glamorous. You just had these women in these cute like flashy outfits, and they were dancing because I loved dancing.
Yes, I
Not that
did
I
love
wanted
to
to become
dance.
an actual dancer. I
I
wanted to
would have
become a
loved it.
stripper. And so, but they always had these nice outfits, and they always look so pretty and put together in the music videos
In the
and
movie,
in
yeah.
the movies. And then this is what I was saying. It was glamorized for me. And so I was like, oh my God. And then men are like throwing money all over. And I'm like, this is the job for me. I am a good dancer. I can do this.
I mean, I loved to dance growing up, and I wanted to be a dancer, but not the type of dancer you're talking about.
And
I wanted
honestly,
to just be in like music videos and like go on tour with somebody and just be
yeah.
a background dancer.
No, I wanted all the men throwing money at
Money at
me.
you.
But I
That could
mean,
still
and you know
happen.
what? I still would do it to this day. I'm still not over being a stripper.
I mean, you just need some good video equipment and a
Still,
pole.
I'm
There's
still,
OnlyFans out there.
I'm still not over it. That is still an aspiration of mine, especially the more and more debt I'm in. I'm
Oh
like,
my
you know
goodness.
what? Actually,
Right?
stripping sounds fine.
You're right. I've got to when we're done here tonight, I'm actually trying to do more auditions now.
Yeah,
Not for my next big break, but maybe just a small spot in a commercial, few
yeah,
hundred extra dollars.
I know.
So we'll see. I got to do that tonight.
Yeah.
That's why I was kind of thinking about that when I put that up there, because the part I have to audition for is with the race car driver. So I was like,
Oh,
yes, sign me up.
oh,
I'm going to nail this audition.
yeah. Put so much into it.
I'm also manifesting a just race car driver boyfriend, maybe. That wouldn't be so bad.
No,
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm still
If they know how
manifesting
to
a
fix
sugar
cars, that
daddy.
would work well for me too. Because,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Well.
You had a
Oh,
plan for tonight's podcast, actually.
yes. So I've gone down the Reddit rabbit hole. Okay.
Ooh,
First of
I'm not
all,
on Reddit.
the
I'm.
stories on Reddit are so good. It's so good.
I've never. I've never used it.
Oh gosh.
I'm
There's
old. I'm not with it.
we
Apparently.
have established. All right, so I have this I have this story.
Okay.
It's kind of long. Well, it is long. But I will go through it as quickly as possible.
Okay. Cliff
And
notes.
you can stop me, you can whatever
Okay.
as I go through it. Sorry.
My plumbing is making. I'm not editing that out. if
Something's
if
gonna
there are any
happen.
good plumbers out there, give me a call. I need help.
She needs a plumber.
Oh my god. Okay. Reddit.
Okay, Reddit.
Reddit.
Okay, so the
Sorry.
title, it's the beginning says, as a straight man,
Okay.
vaginas are badly optimized interfaces, and I would prefer them evolutionarily eradicated.
What?
Okay,
What did you just read to me? Is this real?
they're terrible.
You're
Okay,
you're messing with me right
no,
now.
no, I swear
Oh
this is a
my
very long
gosh.
story about how this man absolutely he's straight as a straight man. He just goes on a rant for a good while about how he hates vaginas. Okay,
And he's straight.
I'm a straight man. I love women. I'm not closeted. I'm not trolling. I'm just done pretending that vaginas are these sacred, sexy temples of divine femininity. They're not.
What?
They're a mess, both in design and function. If evolution had any sense of symmetry, women would have ended up with penises, and the world would be better for it. Okay?
What?
Aesthetically speaking, vaginas are chaos incarnate.
What?
They make hardly any sense. There's no standard layout, no symmetry, no visual logic. Folds on folds, whips of random lengths, hidden bits, and inconsistent shapes. Compare that to the penis. Sleek, functional, symmetrical, whether flaccid or hard. It has cohesive structure. Vaginas look like they're trying to be secretive. The clitoris is
Well,
great. So why is it buried? I'm sorry. Okay.
oh my gosh.
So why is it buried? The main engine of female pleasure, which is the clitoris, is basically buried treasure with map, prerequisite, and terms conditions wall of text you have to read and agree. You need to spread folds, shift skin, and sometimes ask for directions. Not our fault if y'all can't find it.
Yeah.
Ask for directions. If women if women had small penises instead, like literally just the clit externalized, it'd make so much more sense. Easy to find, easy to stimulate, easy to please. No more pretending like we all instinctively know the move. Looking at you, Helen. Who is Helen? It would make mutual pleasure so much more straightforward and honest. If a woman wants sex with me, cool, but I should not be needing PhD in female anatomy to deliver whatever she expects me to deliver. Then, speaking of health, vaginas are a high maintenance liability. I don't know why cats keep pretending like the vagina is low effort. It's an internal organ exposed to the outside world. Constant discharge, blood once a month, pH balance issues, yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis, UTIs from having sex too rough or wiping the wrong direction. It's like maintaining a biohazard you can't even fully see. I just wash penis with soap. Done. If women had external genitalia like men, half the medical aisle would be obsolete. Are you enjoying this one?
No.
Also, in this sentence, he calls them vaggies.
Oh my god.
You want to start calling it vaggies?
No. No.
Vaggies are reason sex is less satisfying than it should be. As a straight man, I want to love vaginal sex, but it's unpredictable. Sometimes it's too tight. Sometimes there's no sensation. Sometimes the angle is wrong and it just hurts her. Meanwhilest, that was actually the word.
That is not a word.
Meanwhile,
That is not a word, sir.
if both partners had penises, you get
Okay.
clear stimulation, shared mechanics, and direct communication. Sex would be more mutual instead of asym- asymmetrical, I can't say the word, guessing game where one person is always hoping they did enough. Society would function differently and better at that because a lot of toxic gender dynamics come from the invisibility of female desire. If women had visible arousal, like a literal bulge when turned on, people might actually take their sexuality seriously. No more, oh, she's playing hard to get games. No more stigma around women initiating. If she's hard, she's horny, simple, equal, transparent. That alone could kill half of patriarchy's sexual double standards. Why shame? Women's clothes are designed around hiding a secret: pads, tampons, panty liners, or what it's called. They are all shame, silence. I just walk without having to pretend I'm shy of my anatomy. Imagine if women had external genitalia. Then there'd be no cultural obsession with tightness or virginity. No more locker room myths, just genitalia equality out in the open. No more euphemisms, no more taboo, just body parts.
Okay.
In fact, even porn would benefit.
Wow.
You ever notice how weird vaginas look unless the angle is just right? It's often just some weird fleshy portal, and the camera is trying to find a way to make it look like anything other than what it is. So small feminine phallus would solve that.
Wow.
My final thought, if I can get this off of here. I am not saying we scrap vaginas tomorrow. I'm saying if you remove emotion, social programming, and 200,000 years of conditioning, the vagina is a badly optimized interface, high maintenance, hard to
Wow.
navigate, and visually chaotic. The penis, despite its own disadvantages, is a superior design, and if women had it streamlined, sensitive, and functional, the world would be simpler. Sex would be clearer, and culture would be more honest.
Is that the end of that?
Almost. This isn't about being gay, insecure, or onto some shit. It's about seeing past the worship and calling out a flawed design when I see one.
Okay. Is that the end? Is that the end?
Oh, well, there's two edits. Edit
Oh,
number one: to cats who are seriously saying this means I'm gay, imagine 50 Cent with a vagina and Jennifer Lopez with a penis. Which one is more feminine? Edit number two: to women who are saying that this insults women, you are implying that womanhood is about sexual genitalia, effectively sexualizing women, which is exactly what your textbook misogynist would do. And that,
mhm.
my friend, is the end of that.
Sir, you're gay.
Sir, I
That
understand.
is my final thought.
Here's what I have to say about that. I understand. The vagina is a problem. Okay? Now, with that being said, I still love my vagina.
Yes.
I'm very happy with my vagina. He's not wrong. They don't photograph well. I
But
just,
do a
but
lot of the penises you've seen,
no,
would they photograph well? I
no.
okay.
But also, I don't think that women having a bulge in their pants
That's not
is
very
what other
feminine.
men want.
No,
And at
unless they're
that point,
gay.
you're just sword fighting. You're just poop, 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 poop.
Wow. Wow. I can't believe what you just read to me.
Like, why would a
I
straight
can't
man?
believe a straight man
Like
took the time
he's not closeted.
to put.
Like
I disagree.
yeah.
Okay, I really do. Um, yeah, I mean, we come. They're complex. They can be difficult.
They are
Okay,
difficult
but
creatures.
you know what? I hear from most straight men, they like a challenge. Men
Well,
men like a challenge.
I don't
So I
really
feel like our vaginas challenge them.
I guess I
He's
don't
not up
know.
for the challenge because again, I've said he's gay.
I just need to know
But
what vagina he has had where it's just folds on top of folds on top of folds because
now,
mine's not fold on fold on fold.
no, no, it's not. So I don't know. Yeah, I I don't want to know what type of vagina he's
Like
had. I really don't want to know. But I can't believe you just read that to me on this podcast. Like, I really cannot form a complete thought other than, I mean, you really probably are gay. You honestly, but I've never had a guy complain, so whatever.
no,
I've never
I'm
had any
sorry.
complaints.
Any
I'm
guy
sure
that
you haven't had any complaints either.
no,
So,
we keep her well maintained.
yes.
But I mean, most guys, I mean, not that I do this, but most guys are like, if you're texting, they want to see it. They like the way it looks.
Yes.
They think it looks, I guess, sleek.
And I mean, most guys I've been with know what they're doing and they can find what they need to find. So, again, I don't know what his issue is
Like, sir,
because
he said to
there'd
me,
be a lot more single women, I feel like,
to
if
me,
none of them could find it.
he says he's not insecure,
Mm,
but
I disagree.
I feel like not only is he gay, he's also very insecure because maybe
Yes.
he can't find the G spot. Maybe he can't
Well,
find. Maybe he's a virgin.
I mean, and there's been times before I've had to be like, "Hey, go a little bit this way," or
Yeah,
I'll help
like
you.
we don't mind giving a little
We don't
guidance.
mind helping you, but for the most part, I've never come across a man that needed much help.
Like I'll give you some directions.
So,
I mean,
because
but
I know where it is.
like I can lead you there if I
most
need to.
most men I know that I've been intimate with, they know where it is. They know what to do. So I don't know what his problem is.
And most of the time they find it eventually at least.
Oh yeah, give him a little time. I mean, come on. It's not. I mean, I don't want to get into bed and just be like, okay, I've got 1 minute. You better get in and get out. I'm not trying to
this is a
rush here.
this is a timed escape room.
Yeah,
You gotta find it
I'm not trying
in
to rush. We can take some time. It's okay. I don't have a timer over here beside my bed.
the
You've got a
alarm.
bbed.
The alarm's gonna go off and be like, okay, time's up, get
Okay,
off.
time's up. You're done.
You're done.
No,
Bye
that's
bye.
not what we're doing. Wow.
Yeah. This is like my favorite story that I've heard
So I guess I need to get on Reddit.
so far.
Mm.
So some of the other stories that I feel like we should start doing.
Okay.
Number one, I love the "Am I the asshole" stories because they're so funny sometimes.
Really?
Have you ever read any of those?
I've never read any of this. I haven't been on Reddit.
You've not even been anywhere where you've seen like listen to a podcast where someone's done those stories.
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, they're so funny.
Okay.
But also, I think we need to do more like "Am I the asshole" stories and like someone had mentioned bad mom stories. Like, am I a
Oh.
bad mom?
Okay. Like, do we need to just find these stories and discuss and react? Or are we actually sharing our bad mom stories? Like, what are we doing?
Well, my bad mom stories are broadcast all over here because apparently I'm a terrible mother in every podcast that we do.
No, I would never call you a terrible mother.
I'd call myself a terrible mother, but
I would never call you a terrible mother.
I feel like we find stories. We can share some of our own if we have some,
Sure.
but I feel like that'll get our viewers. They can
I would love
submit.
to keep them coming back and listening.
I know
I
because
would
we've
I
got
would
a
like
surge.
suggestions. I would love at some point for people to tell us, what you'd like to hear.
Yeah, because
Ask
right now
ask us some
we're just shooting the
questions.
shit right now.
I know, because we're just asking each other questions.
I know.
Like, I was thinking, I mean, if you had not come up with anything tonight, I was going to play the game, How Deep Will You Go Again?
Yeah.
Just ask some questions, find some stuff out of because sometimes on this podcast, I learned something about you I didn't know. So,
Well, I
surprises.
have a lot of hidden stuff to tell you.
Same. Same.
Well, I think that's what we need to do. And I feel like when these people listen, they need to like and comment and subscribe to our podcast. But
Please.
I feel like we need to get more recommendations on stuff because
And
right now we're just, like I said, we're just shooting the shit. We're just talking.
throw some suggestions out there. Throw if you don't even like what you hear, I want to hear that too. I don't care. I just something to respond to. Like, so that made me think. I have this
The way you're like,
follower. I
wow.
have a follower on Facebook and on TikTok. We actually talked briefly for a couple of weeks. Never met him, but we talked. I I wasn't feeling it, so I was like, "Yeah, we're good. Whenever you come to town, we don't have
Is
to meet
this
up." Yeah, it was
okay?
that guy. So I made a TikTok. Was it last week? I jumped on that whole trend where people were just like listing the months, all the months that
Oh
they
yeah,
were
yeah.
single, whatever. I was single for 10 out of the 12 months, and I played along. I did
I
the
was
trend.
single for 12.
He
12.
didn't even have the nerve to comment. He messaged me in response to that video and was like, "That's because you're so damn picky." Ooh, I
Blocked
got
immediately.
so mad. I almost responded, but I was like, you know what? I'm not going to say anything. But I was like, you didn't even have the nerve to actually comment. You didn't
Yeah.
want anybody seeing that because you were being a dick.
Period. Mic
Period.
drop. Dick.
Okay? So
That reminds
I
me of.
don't know if he listens or not, but
Have you ever
you're a
seen?
dick.
Have you ever seen that movie Wanderlust
Oh, I haven't. I
with
know the movie
Paul
you're
Rudd? And
talking
he goes,
about, but I haven't seen it.
and he goes, dick, dick. He says
You
he's
know what?
he's asking. I can't remember who's in there with him, but he's like, so he's trying to like seduce her or whatever, and he's
Mm-hmm.
like, so you want this dick? Anyway, so whenever you said that, that's what that reminded me of.
I
Dick.
know it got caught.
Anyway,
Something
wow.
got caught in my throat. You're a
Well,
dick, sir.
you know what?
But
I'm just gonna go on record of saying I I was not a fan when you were talking
you
to
know what?
him.
I can be as picky as I want. And I think when it comes to relationships, people in your circle, whether it's, people you're dating, your friends, whatever, you should be picky.
You have to be
You
picky.
have to be.
You
That
have to
is
be
not
picky.
a bad thing.
No,
He's
a dick.
just upset because he hit me up and he got turned down.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
Well, I'm sorry, but he
I
wasn't
have
trying to have
standards.
quality conversation anyway.
No, I'm not being picky. I have standards. So, you don't meet those.
Yeah. I
Oh
feel
well.
like I don't want anyone to make me feel bad, or I mean, not that I'm going to, or try to make me feel regretful that I didn't talk to them and I didn't give you don't have a boyfriend because you don't give anybody a chance. If quality people, I do give a
Yeah,
chance.
you do.
If you're not a quality person, then no, we're not going to continue
Mm-hmm.
talking. But I have to, if I'm not feeling it and the vibe is not there, I don't care. Like we've talked about before, I don't
Yeah,
care if you check every box
yeah,
of the person that I'm looking for. If there is something that makes me feel off about
yeah,
you and I can't feel relaxed about our time together or our
yeah.
conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to waste my time.
And you shouldn't.
And no one's going to make me feel bad or apologetic because I didn't give them a chance,
And they shouldn't.
because I won't.
And if they do, I'll throat punch them.
Period.
Period.
Two chops to the throat.
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Because
Okay.
I've thought to myself, have because I've met some people. Like, I've met guys and I'm like, they're great guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but then for some reason it's just not clicking.
If it's not there, it's not there.
But then sometimes I go and I think, I second guess myself and I'm
Yeah,
like, it's something like, am I self sabotaging, or is this guy like actually a really
yeah,
good guy but I'm just not feeling it? Or is it just legitimately that I'm something's we're not good?
I get that.
But then
Because
I have to realize, no, if I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling
yeah,
it.
I mean, I get that. I've dated a couple of guys. I mean, they're good guys. It
Mhm.
didn't work out because they're not good guys. They're good guys for somebody else, though.
Right.
It just, we can be friends. We can part on good terms, whatever. I have nothing bad to say about you. Nothing. It just didn't work out. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Do I second guess myself? Only in one case. But again, I've just I'm in that stage of life where it is what it is. So even though I
Yeah.
kind of second guess, like, did I make the right choice? Should I call this person up? It wasn't all bad. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm just gonna continue on because right now I'm happy where I'm at. I've sworn off dating apps. I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm off of them. I have no interest in getting on them, even though I'm curious about this TikTok matchmaking thing that I keep seeing. It's everywhere on my feed anyway, and I don't
It was on mine too.
because we discussed it.
Well, it was on mine before, because remember I had seen it,
Mm-hmm.
because I was like, yeah, I was going to make a TikTok and said they were all for me.
Uh
But
huh.
I don't know. I'm at a point in this moment where I'm too busy.
I am too busy because
I realize I have got to focus on myself
yes,
at this moment, because I've been focused on other things and I got to focus on myself.
yes, and I'm glad we're both doing that. I feel
Yeah.
like we're both doing that. We're on the same page. I'm here for it. The other day I did have a moment. I was just like, a date would be nice. Just going out, having, a drink, dinner, or even just coffee with a guy right now sounds nice. But then I immediately went into one of my 20 meetings this week and I was like, you know what? I couldn't even make time for this if I
Yeah.
wanted to right now, but I'm okay with that too.
Yeah. Well,
So,
and I like I was telling you before, I've talked to guys. I've had guys ask me out for a date and whatever, and I'm
mhm.
like, that sounds great, but I honestly don't have the time
Yeah.
to give you that you
Yeah.
probably want or deserve at this moment. Because I got a lot. I got
Yeah.
a lot in my brain right now.
Yeah.
I got a lot going on, and I feel like it's stressful when you're trying to keep up with talking to somebody
Yeah.
and conversations, and they want to see you, they want to hang out. I just start feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm overwhelmed. I can't.
Hmm.
I need to focus on me, and I need to get my stuff sorted out before.
Exactly. Because I'm already overwhelmed anyway. And I'm not even dating. Like between work and home life right now, because I'm preparing to for real enter my empty nest in just a
Yeah,
couple of months.
yeah,
Pretty much everyone's going to be gone. I'm down to the one kid
yeah.
in just a couple of months. And I tell you right now, every time I start to think about it, I cry. We've already established that I'm a big old crybaby right now. I don't know if it's the hormones, it's the perimenopause, whatever. The grandbaby's knocking on the door right
Sounds
now.
like a bear is trying to get us.
But
We're
I
fine.
was just randomly, I was talking to my mom the other day and we were just talking, like, she was asking me, like, okay, so when's their move out date? How's the new house coming along? When are they going to be gone? What are you going to do? Like, when they leave, you'll be able to, like, bring out all your stuff. You won't have a toddler running around anymore. Like, think of all the possibilities. And I started thinking about the possibilities and
Yeah,
I started crying. Because right now my TV stand, instead of all the pictures and decorations and everything else I
yeah,
always have, they're full of toys and stuffed animals for the
yeah.
grandbaby. And I just sat there and I looked and I pictured all of that gone in a couple of months. And I was a mess. I was like, okay, I can't talk about this anymore because I'm going to cry. I know it has to happen.
Yeah.
But I've just enjoyed all of that quality time with the grandbaby right now. And it's
Well,
going to be an adjustment. I may cry on a podcast after they leave. I'm just warning you right now. I'm going to have tissue. We may just have to reschedule a podcast for a little
yeah.
while after the grandbaby
You're
moves out because
uh,
I'm going to be
like, I'm gonna need you to be stocked up on Lexapro before you get on here, please, because we can't
I
have that.
mean, I'm looking forward to my next stage of life for myself. And I'm looking forward to them finally being able to have their own place
Yeah,
with their own family and start that for themselves. I'm very, very happy, but still, he's crying right now. I may not miss that so much, but
it was a bit quieter,
it
but
was a bit quieter when we started the podcast. And now the family has come home and it is utter destruction in the next room right now. I hear him. I'm scared what I'm
yeah.
gonna find when I go in there when we're done.
Well, so I moved the girls into their new dorm, which they're so
Yes.
much happier with. But it was so funny because thinking about how poor I am, I'm looking around and I'm like, I should really go back to school. And they were like, why? I'm like, y'all have got this nice place. I said, and you got a meal plan. I said, I'm going to go home and probably eat, I don't know, some broccoli. That's all I got in the pantry right now. That's all
Look,
I got in the fridge.
I have had popcorn every night for dinner this week when I have come home.
I
I've been
told
too
you.
tired to fix anything, and really, I don't have anything to
I
fix.
told you. I got in
I've
bed.
been living off of
I
popcorn.
was so mentally drained that I got in bed with a sweet potato. And I was like, this is it. This is my dinner, a sweet potato. I said, well,
I just had a brilliant idea.
yes,
Oh my gosh. So I've been on a Golden Girls kick lately.
yes,
When all the kids are gone, we just need to start our Golden Girls era.
yeah,
You just move in here.
yeah.
We're just going to start the bring Carmita with you.
Holy Carmita, pack
Bring
your bags.
Carmita with you.
Pack your bags, Carmita. We are moving in with Tanya.
We are starting our Golden Girls era.
Like
Once all the kids are completely
if
gone.
you're gonna live with Tanya, you have to learn her name. Her name. This is how life together is going to be. She's going to be like, well, what did that girl say? Her name is Tanya.
Tanya. That's okay. She'll be our Sophia. Now, which Golden Girl character would you be?
I'd have to be Dorothy
I feel
because
like you
I
would
feel
be
like
Dorothy.
Dorothy is the only one that's just like, man, I hate everything. And just like very snarky.
I feel like you would be Dorothy and I would be Rose.
You'd be Rose.
The only thing we're missing is a Blanche.
It just, well, you know what? We put an ad. That's how they found their roommates. We just
We'll
put an
put
ad
an
out.
ad out
They're like,
there.
we're looking for a Blanche.
So yeah, we might be revamping the podcast later on down the road.
Yeah, absolutely.
From our Mama Rita area to our Golden Girls area.
Yeah.
Era.
I mean, area.
I put a lot of tequila in my margarita tonight, okay? It was needed. And I haven't had a drink since I actually did go out last weekend briefly, but I haven't had a drink since then. So
Hey,
it's
we
kind
just
of
need to
hitting.
point out that you were like, put a sweater on, let's go. And I'm like, absolutely
Well,
not.
one of my friends were able to talk me into going out at the last minute. I was already in my pajamas. I was like, I'm going to settle in and I'm going to start binge watching Bridgerton in preparation for the new season.
Mm-hmm.
But then I was like, you know what though? I'm never going to meet anybody if I don't actually leave the house. And I left and then immediately had the thought, but even if I meet anybody, I don't have time for them. We've established this. But then I texted you and I was like, so
like, why don't you join?
Why don't you come out?
Throw a sweater. And I'm like, absolutely not.
I said, okay. I didn't argue. I knew, but I was like, well, let's just see what happens.
Lost her mind.
It's okay. You didn't miss anything. It was dead in town last weekend. It was so dead.
I took a shower and I got into bed.
I know. I took another shower when I got home. I actually left the bar at like 10:30. I think that's the earliest I've ever left the library. And I came home, showered, bed.
And like, want to join? Question mark. Do you know who you're texting?
I was absolutely being nice.
Not.
I was being nice. And just seeing what would happen.
I appreciate that. I don't know. Thank you.
I knew. But soon, because
yeah, we do need a night out.
Soon we do need a night out. Yes. Maybe when it's a little more, I don't know, active, lively. Something going on. Because the DJ, it was so dead, the DJ hadn't even started playing by the time I left. It was still like just regular, whatever bartender Spotify list they had up. The DJ hadn't even started. He was there. I talked to him, gave him a hug. You know, it was like, hey,
oh, you could actually have a conversation.
But he was just sitting there, like it was dead.
Yeah,
yeah. So anyway, but that's okay. I only had to pay for one drink.
Well, that's good.
I only had two.
I was gonna say I probably would have been like, I gotta go.
No, it was fine. Wow. When it picks back up. When my band comes back to town,
yeah,
that's when we need to go.
Wonder when that's going to be.
We'll see.
Yeah,
I followed them. I'll find out, and then I'll be texting you, give you a heads up.
Please. Okay. I need a warning.
Okay. Speaking of warning.
All right. Well, yes.
Are we about out of time?
Just about.
Oh,
but go ahead.
No, that's where I was going with this. I just randomly started thinking about the time, and I'm like, how long have we been yapping?
Listen, I've been keeping an
You've
eye
been
out
keeping
on
up
the time.
Because again, we don't have anybody here keeping us in line anymore.
I'm looking.
They've just let us go rogue.
Yeah, and you know what? It's okay. We're okay.
Maybe not, because I really am feeling the tequila. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't tell them what's about to be posted.
Ooh, should we go on TikTok live after this?
Oh, Jesus.
Because I'm getting way off.
Tanya's had too much. We should take this away from her.
No.
Take her tequila away. Okay.
And I still got to freaking do an audition video after this.
You're not going to ever get your race car driver if you audition drunk.
Maybe, oh my gosh, wouldn't it be crazy if I did this audition and for a change actually got it? It was the tequila.
It was a tequila.
So I need to start drinking before every audition.
Yeah.
That's my secret.
Also,
Because it's been a while since I've landed a gig. So
side note, real quick before we go, I saw this TikTok and this girl, she's recording herself and she said, I got drunk last night at our work. It was like before Christmas because it was her Christmas work party.
mhm.
She said, got drunk last night, showed my tits and bush at the Christmas party.
Oh.
Should I quit?
Oh.
I mean, um,
I don't think you have to
I
quit.
don't, and that's what so many people were like, girl, I don't think you're gonna have to quit. I don't think you're gonna let you go.
Yeah.
And I don't know why when you were talking about auditioning on tequila, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, this girl just
It's been a
blasting
long
her.
time since I've landed a gig, so maybe the tequila
The
will do.
tequila's gonna do it.
I've honestly haven't been putting forth much effort in quite a while
The
though.
tequila's gonna do it.
That's my secret.
Yeah, I have faith.
Just have a couple of margaritas before every audition and I'm good.
I have faith in it.
Awesome.
We should just
So,
start auditioning on our TikTok. We should come up with like monologues and we should act out scenes on TikTok and see if someone notices us.
I do want to start acting out some Golden Girl scenes.
Okay,
I
well,
had that thought too while I was watching it the
we
other
can do
night.
that.
Yeah.
We'll put that on our to-do list.
To-do list. Y'all give us a to-do list.
Yeah.
Come on.
Somebody give me some.
We're up for it.
Somebody give me some ideas, please.
Yeah, yeah. The only idea we've gotten through our YouTube channel so far is someone wanted us to ask each other questions while holding the other's nose. I don't know what that was about.
I'm not a toucher, and I don't like to be touched, and I
No,
don't want to
no.
hold.
That was
Respectfully,
silly.
I think that's a great idea because I think people were doing it. I think it was kind of like a trend at the time with
Really?
family stuff.
That gave me iCarly vibes.
Yes. But it was
Yes.
like I think it was some family channels that had done that.
Hmm.
And that was I mean, it was a cute idea, but like we're not touchers. So
Tasha's not a toucher.
Tasha does not want to be
I
touched.
would let her hold my nose.
I would actually rather die than hold her nose.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
if we're being honest, I would rather
What about
die.
my feet?
Nope. I will cut your feet off.
I knew the answer to that one. Okay. We're going to sign off with this.
Cut it short now.
We're going to cut it short now. Okay.
All right. Well,
I hope everyone has a good week.
yes. And stay safe. And cheers.
And cheers.
Don't show your bush or tits to anybody
No.
after drinking.
Yes, that's right.